What is good, cloudy people, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Bobbalam back with an official Uzi update. No crazy theories this time. Well, the analysis following the facts is not confirmed, but you get what I mean. Lil Uzi Vert confirmed on A Boogie with the Hoodie's album track list and what this means for Eternal Atake. Let's talk about it. Okay, so if you didn't already know, A Boogie, one of Lil Uzi Vert's recent collaborators, is dropping an album on Friday, February 14th called Artist 2.0, which should perform pretty well considering his last album, Hoodie Season, sold 90K the first week. This video isn't about him though, no offense, I don't really care that much about A Boogie, but the official track list was released last night featuring none other than Uzi on 2 songs. A video of the 2 artists also surfaced last night showing Uzi performing his famous shoulder roll dance move, not only shedding light on his current attitude towards music in my opinion, but also hinting towards a heavy collaboration since they have been seen together a lot lately. By the way, I know the song in the background of this video was Tisa Korean and Uzi before all the trolls start pouncing on the opportunity. Casual listeners won't think much of Uzi featuring on a song of A Boogie's album, because in the past he's hopped on countless tracks for artists. However, as of late, an Uzi feature has been quite rare if you think about it. In fact, features from Lord Atake have decreased every single year since his breakout in 2017 due to the value he brings to the table. In other words, theoretically, if he gives away too much of the sauce on everybody else's song, people will grow tired of him and not listen to his solo music, so he won't make as much money. Obviously, we'll all agree with one another saying we want as much Uzi music as possible, but it makes sense when you think of a simple supply and demand curve, wherein when there's more supply of music, the price of it must go down. And since Uzi and his label have been keeping the supply relatively scarce in the last year or two, the demand has skyrocketed to the point where weird YouTubers will make 6 videos in a row on the same topic. Yeah, those guys, fucking weirdos. Furthermore, if y'all recall, Nav was denied a feature on his Habits album from Uzi and or his label for this exact reason of keeping his music as fresh as possible. Whether you want to blame drama in canon or Uzi, it might have been the better long-term move since they have already had the Wanted You banger in the books and now fans are even thirstier for EA to drop. This principle can even be said for why Eternal Atake has taken almost 2 years to release. In the music industry, there is a business transaction called swapping, by which artists bypass the custom of asking for money for features by instead trading features on each other's albums free of charge, similar to Pokemon cards. Uzi gives A Boogie 2 Charizards, Boogie gives Uzi 2 Blastoises. Shiny, of course. The reason the feature swaps in this situation are so significant is because labels tend to drop music from artists who swap features pretty closely together in time, because dropping these songs with both of their names on it boosts both of each other's relevances, aka clout, and thus sales, therefore would directly benefit both of their albums. Therefore, if they both hypothetically feature on 2 of the other songs within the same 2 or 3 months, both of their albums would increase significantly due to the shared fan bases. It's also important to note that both Uzi and Boogie are signed to Atlantic, so the boosting of their albums is a win-win-win situation because Atlantic would be raking in the profit essentially from free promo of the features. In summary, Uzi, in featuring on A Boogie's album, is starting his promo rollout for Eternal Atake, which can be inferred from the fact that Uzi has not featured much at all in the last year, the last feature also coincidentally being in November 2019 with none other than A Boogie again, so it would make sense for Atlantic's marketing scheme to drop their albums within a month of each other. Still hoping for a March 22nd to 27th release date for Eternal Atake, as always, due to the mass suicide of Heaven's Gates cult occurring between these dates. Also hoping for a single to drop on the 15th per my last video, which I knew was on Saturday, but if a song is dropped at midnight on Friday night, that's technically the next day, the 15th. With that, it's your boy Bobbalam signing off, swapping features with Boogie to my next album called Clout Conspiracist. Let me know in the comments if y'all even want Boogie to be on the Eternal Atake. Make sure to like and subscribe while you're at it for the most up-to-date Uzi news and clout rapper conspiracies. Peace out, cloudy people. No sin.